Well, back at it again. I'll show you what I got going on. Decided to go ahead and relocate. I have my power, AC and DC power coming up right here. That's the two inches you see there. The 1.5 was for control or communication wires. So I ran it to another wall up inside there, and that's going to be the 200 amp panel. I've still got to run another 2-inch. So this is the power feed from the permanent structure that's going to be underground where the battery bank will be. I'm going to have to do a temporary, while I'm building that. So I'm going to run another 2-inch over that direction towards a little mechanical room that's going to be in that other building that doesn't exist yet. Out there where my truck's sitting. For this time, I'm just going to try to get that conduit ran out and stubbed out from underneath the edge of the building, and then I've got 2 more 2-inch that are going to go right up here, that are off of the heat exchanger I'm going to make for the fireplace that's in there, little wood burning stove. I don't have all the material to do everything underneath there. I've got another 2-inch that's going to run from the corner of the restroom, and that's a hot water return. And it'll run over to that same little mechanical room. On this side of the building, a lot more room on this side as the ground slopes down. Oh, there's a black widow right there. Anyway, so on this side, this is the side where the little kitchen sink's going to be. I'm going to have 2 more 2-inch conduits for sleeves for water lines, a hot and a cold. And that's also where I'm going to run my temporary feed for my water off the well. And they'll go that direction towards that little mechanical room as well. And then I've got my little 3-inch pipe here that's catching the waste off the sink, and that's going to run over and turn up pretty close to in line with, just to the side of where this 8x8 is. And I'll have a little grease interceptor underneath here. Later I'm going to put treated boards, probably 2x10s or 2x12s, whatever I come across. Anyway, on the side of those 8x8s, I'm going to build the soil up to about probably 5 inches or so below, where the edge of the sheeting stops. And then over here, I'll make a little access door, maybe like a 3x3 access door to get underneath the building. I'll leave a vent, I'll probably leave an 1.5 inch air gap so it can breathe under here real good. And this will, basically be like a basement. And that'll bring that surface up high enough that I'll only have maybe 1 or 2 steps into the building. And I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do on this other edge, like where it meets the 6x6 that hold up the awning. So anyway, that's in the future. Right now I'm trying to get the conduits ran that I have material for, and clean all the stuff out from under the building, and finish using up my spray foam. That's the big goal this trip. This one ought to be pretty easy. There's nothing under here. I still got some pipe to do. That's the waste for the lavatory and the restroom. That's if I decide to put a conventional toilet, but I don't think I'm going to. Probably going to do the Encino toilet. It, burns it, incinerates it. That's a marker for the end of the pipe to catch the shower drain. That can be done later. I'll finish getting this stuff out of here. And I'm going to run, that conduit will be, that one right there is that 2-inch, just to the side of that. Later, I stubbed it up just through the floor for right now, but later I'm going to put a pull box right there, a metal, pull box for junction for those two. I can pull the wire, from either direction and hit that junction box and then go up into the panel. I'm going to run rigid pipe, metal pipe up through the floor to the 200 amp panel. And then off of that same junction box, all the EMT metal conduit for receptacles, lights and all that throughout the building will tie into that junction box, and then I'll just run one 2-inch up through the floor instead of having all those EMT running up. It'll make it a lot easier, and that's how I'm gonna do that. So I'll have to get that junction box and put right there, and I'll just glue a mel adapter and transition to that. So another 2-inch across here, and then on that side of my heat exchanger off of my wood burning stove, I've got 2 more conduits that are gonna run over there. Well, I guess that's all my rambling for right now. I'm gonna get back to digging on the pipe. See y'all later.